States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Marlene Miller present.
Sue Phillips present. Terry Greer present.
Jeff Hancock present.
Don Bragg present.
Tanya Reno present.
Lisa Morello present. Okay, everybody got, we're gonna do the oath of office first.
Yeah.
So that would be for our new board member. Welcome, Terry.
Thank
So
you.
glad you're here. And our other returning new member, Jeffrey.
All right.
Yay. So if you guys wanna, you're gonna have them come up to you?
Yeah, and then I'll get you both to sign this at the end of the
Oh,
meeting,
okay.
okay?
I mean, well, they have to sign papers, so they
Oh,
come up
okay.
here and it'll be easier for.
That's good. Saying,
Okay,
if
so
you
I'm
can
gonna
leave,
keep
then
this
we're fine,
one.
heavily.
And this one's for you, because it's under your guys' eyes. So I'm gonna just say it, I'll just read it, and then you just repeat after me. I,
Jeff Hancock.
having been elected as trustee, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of the Taylorville Park District Commissioner Trustee according to the best of my ability.
I do.
Okay. And you sign here.
Well, that was easy, wasn't it?
I feel like we should
Hang on.
say amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
It's been the dirty little dudes that's been
26th.
craving our windowsills.
Oh, that's been like that for years.
I was gonna say, that's been that way for a while.
This is what I talked about.
I think it was Kung Fu you guys, or maybe Taekwondo.
I'm sure that's when it started, yeah.
You're probably right, I do kind of remember now, but I just was standing there looking out the
Good
window,
job.
and I just didn't want to run.
Well, you haven't looked at it for a while, so.
You.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it for a while.
No, I didn't.
Hurry up, clock's running.
Okay, we're going to have an appointment of a replacement, but that has been postponed for now. So we'll move on. Everyone received their March 2021 minutes. Can I get a
I
motion
looked it
to approve
over and I approved those.
those? Okay, can I get a second?
I'll second.
Okay, Sue,
Yes.
Terry,
She didn't know.
Jeff,
Yes.
you'll catch on.
Yeah.
Don?
She wasn't there.
Yes.
Just say yes, you'll be okay.
Yeah, she's sworn in now, so it's too late. Okay, treasurer's report, Sue.
Oh. Okay. The balance February 28th was $745,489.77. Cash receipts for the month of March was $10,526.67. The disbursements for March was $49,167.71, and that left us a balance of March 31st of $706,848.73.
And your fund balances are on the second sheet. Okay.
I'll make a motion to accept the treasurer's report as stated.
Okay, can I get a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, Sue,
Yes.
Terry,
Yes.
Jeff?
Yes.
Don?
Yes.
And Tam?
Yes.
Okay. Guest and or correspondence. Leroy?
Yes, I'm only going to take a couple minutes of your time. I appreciate you guys letting me talk. All right, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Leroy Cremola. I live at 1209 Mark Lane in Taylorville, Illinois. I come to you this evening not as your local radio host, news reporter, but as a father, a citizen, and a friend. I understand nothing can be done about this at this time. I get that completely. But I would like to bring an issue to your attention that I hope at some point in the near future you can talk amongst yourselves and hopefully work towards this goal. The city of Taylorville and the park district absolutely needs a skateboard park. Okay? Right now there's a skateboard park in Decatur and Springfield. Both skateboard parks are absolutely packed with as many kids going in and out every single day. They stay busy all the time. In Bowling Green, Kentucky, where I previously lived, same thing. In fact, there are very few skateboard parks that I've seen in my many years of traveling and going around the U.S. where I've seen empty skateboard parks. I'm sure there are concerns about cost. Through professional skateboarder Tony Hawk and his foundation, skatepark.org, the cost for building a new skateboard park can be achieved through grants and through his foundation, making overall costs nominal. Plus, there is increased revenue if you charge just a small fee for daily use. I know there are concerns about possible criminal use. There is a common stereotype that skateboard parks can be associated with drugs and associated with crime. Mariners Park is already very well patrolled. In fact, almost all the parks in Taylorville are well maintained, and that's thanks to the wonderful job that you folks do to keep it maintained, clean, and friendly. My 9-year-old daughter, Alexis, rides skateboards with her friends. Right now she does that on the roads, and if you've ever driven through Taylorville, you know that's probably not the best thing to do. She, along with her friend, are coming together throughout the neighborhood of Lake Bernetti, where I live, to get signatures, along with some of her friends from school. Right now, she has told me she can get 1,000. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what she has told me. From people to show that it's not just a few people who want this skateboard park, but there are many kids that would love a place to hang out and play. My daughter was even willing to come down here tonight and talk to you guys and tell you what a skateboard park would mean to her, but I said to wait until I had a chance to talk to you guys first. I'm selfish. I don't want to drive 30 minutes every day to go to a skateboard park when I know I can have one right here in good old Taylorville. This helps everyone and gives kids a place to hang out and skate. As I said before, I understand completely that there is nothing that can be done at this point, but I would hope that you would hear my words and at least consider at some point in the next 3 to 5 years I'm moving forward on this. If you have any questions, I'd be willing to talk to you about it. I've worked hand in hand with this website, and I went to the city board and they said to come talk to you guys, so that's what I am doing. I am here. So I am just pleasantly requesting that you don't kick me and send me back to the city board.
Well,
Yeah, by the way.
what timing. This was going to be part of my report, but Marlene and I met with Chief Wheeler, Mayor Barry, the principal of Memorial, and I can't remember his last name, George. He owns the indoor skate park in Springfield, and we have already started a skate park committee. We had our first meeting this past Wednesday, I believe, and George was there with a couple young kids that he mentors, and told us all basically a lot of the same stuff that you did, as far as they kind of police themselves and how beneficial, and he really works with a lot of other towns and park districts to help them come up with things. So our next meeting is supposed to be on May 9th. 19th, May 19th at 5 o'clock.
No, 6.
5, I thought it was 5 o'clock.
Oh, you're right, it is 5.
Yeah, it was early, which was
Yeah, it's
better.
early at the city council.
City council room, yep. Money, of course, is the biggest obstacle.
Yes.
That Tony Hawk grant only goes up to $20,000, and you're probably,
Isn't it?
I thought he said last night, or that meeting was only $20,000.
Oh, okay.
I thought
he
it was
said
more than
25.
that.
That's all that,
Okay.
the principal at Memorial brought that, and he said it only covers up to $20,000. The gentleman, George, who helps with the skate park, said you're probably looking at a good $300,000 for the skate park. I did just today email both the American Ramp Company and Dreamland Skate Park. Those are both, they only do that kind of construction, and asked for more information and stuff like that, and explained to them as well, we are in the very, very beginning stages. We've only had one meeting, but if you could give me an idea of cost, size required, stuff like this. But we are working with the city, with the chief of police. We don't know yet if it's going to be on park district property, if it's going to be on city property, but we are working together on this thing, because we do believe it would be very beneficial for Taylorville and for the kids. We definitely need more things for the kids. But as you stated, financially,
Yes.
the park district cannot take this on at this time. So we're hoping, like you said, between grants and fundraisers and working with the city, hopefully in the next couple of years, or we can come up with some kind of game plan.
Well, and the city has a piece of property.
Yes.
If you come down off the square where the Amoco, is it still an Amoco, what is it?
I think it's a BP.
BP,
Yeah.
across from the First National Bank property and just adjacent to the apartments on the corner.
It's like a parking lot
They own that
now.
whole big lot there.
So they were thinking
So
that
they
as a
said they
location
would
as well.
Possibly consider. And George
Mhm.
said that would actually be a better site because they prefer to do it on an existing
Concrete.
concrete.
Well, that way they don't have to
pavement,
lay
whatever.
the new.
Yeah, you've already,
new
yeah,
stuff
you kind of
down.
go over it
Yeah.
a little
Only
bit.
problem, no restroom, there is the gas station there, so, and lighting and then hours. He said to us that the one in Springfield, is it his or the other one, I can't recall,
Yeah.
are open all night long, and people.
That would be that Centennial.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Centennial.
his,
And I
yeah.
said, well, we don't do
Well,
that
the-
because our parks close at 11.
Right, the one in Decatur closes at like 7 o'clock, I think, as far as hours, from
So
what
like I said,
I've
we're
out there.
basically in the beginning stages. I did a bunch of Googling over the weekend.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys, I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you've got something on grants,
I've been working with a few things. I have some friends that do skateboarding down in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Like I said, that's where I went to college. They were working with the city down there to expand their skateboard park because of how packed it is already. So they're reaching out to me. They're supposed to get back with me this week to see how they're doing with their city council as
Financing
well,
and
as far as figuring out
Okay.
because obviously COVID's played a huge factor in a lot of the money for the thing. So
Yeah.
once I get some more information, I'll probably message you,
Yeah.
Bailey, and send that to you.
That'd be wonderful. Anything you got? Because that's really probably the biggest issue would be the
money.
Yeah.
Well, we could ask Craig Richardson if he'd give some of his great.
$399,000 lot.
That would be the best location. Yeah.
That would be the ideal place to have it.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
what
Or
Skip,
Knowles used to be.
that's what
Oh,
Skip
that would
said
be
to
a
me, and I
great
said,
location.
do you see the price on the
Yeah.
sign?
Well, maybe if he give
It's
us
like,
a
oh my
call.
God, yeah, exactly.
At this time, I want to say thank you, Owen, for all your reporting. I don't know where your next life journey's gonna be, but we thank you very much for all your positiveness that you've helped the park out and the golf course whenever you do report here. Thank you.
very much.
Okay, under new business, we have the 30-day notice for the public inspection to file the fiscal year budget 2021, 2022.
That's what you just signed.
So we have to have a motion. Okay.
a motion that we put the, public for the,
Budget?
fiscal year budget 2021-22 on 30-day clock. And put it in notice.
I'll
Okay.
second that.
Okay, Sue,
Yes.
Carrie,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yes.
Don,
Yep.
Yes.
and Tanya. I keep wanting to say Kay, I'm sorry, it's just happened. All right.
I don't look like Kay, do I?
And I've already signed it. No, you don't.
Okay.
Your hair's
I have longer hair.
black.
Oh, not red.
Well, you
Wind
can
blown.
take care of yourself, thank God. God love her. Okay,
Yes.
board member code of conduct. You have that?
I have this.
Okay, whenever we have new board members sworn in, we redo code of conduct. And actually, everyone signs it.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to redo this, and we'll do it next month.
Yes, I'm.
Yeah, and what we do, whenever we have new ones sworn in, then we all,
Everybody signs it.
everybody signs it.
Okay, that was my error. I saw it on there.
No, but
Everybody's
I'm gonna
name, and I
send it
thought
home
was
with
one
Terry,
each.
so she can read it over.
I did give one to Terry.
I can give her this one.
She's got one.
She's got one, okay. So, yeah, read it over, and then we'll
I
all sign
apologize.
it.
Sorry
That's all
about
right.
that, guys.
Not a big deal. If that's the biggest thing we have to handle, I think we'll be fine. Okay, committee appointments. And I walked off and left that at home, we're having a good night. But I can tell you, it was, Jeff is still gonna be the head of building and grounds. Can you write this down?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Jeff. Would you like to change?
That's fine.
Sue on, finance.
Finance.
Mhm. And we'll keep Dawn with her and Tanya.
Okay.
Terry had a recreation
What?
committee.
We've yet to have one of these meetings.
We do occasionally have one, and we need to have a couple of these. I'll go into that next month. Personnel is me, but everybody is on personnel.
Okay.
I put this in my.
Who's on building and grounds with Jeff?
Okay.
It was Dawn, I know,
Don, because he took K-Spot.
mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
and it might be the one that we're missing.
Yeah, we've got missing person, we'll put them there. So
Okay,
just
so
put a
point.
question mark.
Okay.
And then on finance committee, we had
We got
Sue and Don, and
Tanya.
so Don's down there. And then
On
we'll
the
put
rec committee, we got Terry and
Terry and the missing person, and Tanya's only on one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, put Tanya on rec.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Mm-hmm.
I got him.
You got it? Okay. We can give, you can just email that to everybody. Okay, and the next item is everybody knows Jim Kirkner recently passed away. Jim was a really nice guy, he worked hard, really fun guy, really kind-hearted, very generous person. So I think there's something that we need to
Big
do
veteran.
in memory of him,
Yes.
either here or out the golf course,
Out at the golf course.
Yeah.
for
Let's say,
sure.
Would
I
the
guess.
golf course be the more ideal place?
I think so.
Since he spent all his time out there.
He's been on his time.
So
out.
I guess what we could do is talk to, I was thinking, talk to Jason. I thought a bench would be nice, because it's something lasting,
Yeah.
and, you know. I didn't know if we could even get a plaque, maybe with his face on it, or something, you know, but
I can talk to Jeremy, Lily, and see if they
okay,
can do
Jason,
any, or Jason, if they can do anything like that.
yeah.
You wanna,
I don't see why they couldn't.
I think
you
he
don't wanna
was
do
in
someone
the
on a 4 foot bench. You
Navy
wanna
for
have
like
to
30
Oh, forever, yeah, a long time.
And the only reason he came to Taylorville was his mom and dad.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, make sure.
Yeah, he always took care of his mom and dad, so.
Yep.
Do we need to make a motion on that to have a bench?
Oh, I'll make it. I make
Okay.
a motion to look into the, a bench in Jim Kirtner's, memory to be put out at the golf course after we have more information.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Okay. Sue,
Yes.
Terry,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yes.
Donna,
Yeah,
and Tammy.
Yes.
I'll be glad when we can get back after
I know.
post-COVID, we can do it.
Yeah.
All in favor again? Okay. Gary?
Not a whole lot, we just finished up on them diamonds. Turned into a little bit more of a challenge than we thought, but they're done. Been working at the pool, mowing. I'm meeting Jason out at the golf course tomorrow about some repairs on the cart path, and that's about it.
Okay, when you're out there, ask him, kind of get an idea about where he would wanna,
One bench, yeah.
Okay.
I think it needs to be up around.
I think up close to the
Close to
building.
the
Well,
clubhouse
You
there.
can put it on a hole and then you see it every time you do that hole.
Something like
what's,
that.
what's the one that you drive in right on the left-hand side, what number is that?
15?
I can't remember, but anyway, that would be,
16, 17,
Because
16.
we put that one up there right by the clubhouse.
We put one out for, Beth,
You put-
Bill Beth.
All right.
Or one next
Still have it.
between the shed that has the golf carts and the actual building, you know. I don't know if that'd be in the way.
Well, I don't know if did they use the outdoor area there
I don't know.
underneath, you know?
I'll talk to Jason tomorrow.
Yeah, see what he
We'll
thinks.
see what he says.
yeah, see
Okay.
where he thinks is best.
Alrighty.
My turn.
Tracy, you're up.
Okay, all the quarterly taxes got completed. Also, I paid the state and the city liquor license for Lake Shore, along with their liquor liability renewal, and I have billed them. We did receive, we're working on getting an iParks grant for $500, which is gonna cover the Jeff Ellis, which is
All of our lifeguard stuff.
all the lifeguard stuff.
Everything.
And then we have an IPRF grant for $22.85 that we're able to use some of the things that we've already bought and offset it with that. And then also Bailey and I worked on what we called, and I know I'm gonna say it wrong, Kubota's new Hometown Pride $100,000 grant program they had. And we kind of based it on James Park. We took pictures, we had to, you know, say the things that needed to be done there, and it's kind of like a voting, whether or not, you know, we're just really hoping we can at least make the top 5, or at least get in there.
So do we need to vote?
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet, but when it comes time, we'll let you know.
If we make the top 5, then they turn it into a vote after that.
Okay,
And then they'll turn it into a vote, but we worked really hard on that together, and
Could we put it on Facebook?
Not yet.
not yet, but when we get ready to, we'll be
Yeah.
able to do that. And it's just, you know, fingers crossed, that would be really nice to maybe get, the tennis and pickleball courts done, possibly bathrooms, new concessions, maybe even a covered pavilion out there, so
Yeah,
if it
that'd be great.
storms, you can have someplace to sit.
Kubota. What?
Yeah, and we also need to use some
I
of their
know.
equipment.
You have to get the bathrooms done
Like,
right
they
now.
give us like
my goal.
$50,000 worth of their equipment to use as well.
Bathrooms and water lines.
That's exciting.
Priority.
I just kind of Googled grants and thought, I'm gonna find some for us.
Okay, that's great.
And that's it, that's all I have for today.
Okay, Bailey?
The Don Bragg concession stand is all set up and running, and we kicked off men's softball this 2 Saturdays ago on the 17th with a tournament. So they're rolling. I also met with the Department of Public Health and went through all the concession stands excluding the pool, and everything was good on the park's end. So that was a check off the list for the season. I was on the radio on Wednesday the 14th to talk about all of our fun summer plans. Unfortunately, Red Bland Little League was rained out on Saturday, but as you can see, games are going, and we've got schedules all the way through June. So it's wonderful to see everybody out here again
Yes, it
playing.
is.
Day camp is full, and I've got kiddos on a waiting list. The first day will be Tuesday, June 1st, which is the day after Memorial Day. Memorial Day is late. And just today, I got 20 tomato plants planted back there in the beautiful planters that Gary and the guys made me. I do have extra tomato plants if anybody wants to come to the office and pick one up. I went did way more than I needed to. So come and grab one. The pool, Miss Carly Kuntzman attended and passed the Lifeguard Instructor course in Normal. She will be teaching all of our lifeguards this year. She's been a guard with us for past several years, so she was a wonderful candidate, and she really enjoyed that.
She's great.
Yeah, she's a good kid. So I do still need lifeguards. I'd still like a few more for that, so I've sent out a few more letters, and I'll probably put another ad in the paper to get a few more in here.
How many did you get, Bailey? I thought you had 12 or something.
I've got 12. I'd like to have about 5 more if I could, really, just to err on the safe side. I'd love to have 18 guards this year, but we'll see. Swim team is taking sign-ups. We are going to have a swim team this
When
year.
is that?
It's all online, so
Okay.
I'll message you, or just check their
Thank you.
Facebook page. You can do everything online. They're not doing it in person registration.
Okay.
Everything is online. And then Austin from Burbatch is going to be here tomorrow to start our technical evaluation.
Yay.
Gary and I are stoked to meet him out here at 9 a.m. Not sure, he might only be here a day or two this first time to get everything, but that's why Gary's been draining the pool and power washing, because he needs to see it completely water out of it so he can kind of see the cracks and crevices.
That
And
he's coming before it rains on Wednesday.
yes, he was supposed to come on Wednesday and he upped it a day. So, but I'm very excited that our process is starting.
That's great.
Yes. And then the last thing, I just wanted to ask if we wanted to go ahead and put that tennis court here in Manners Park, if we wanted to put those bid specs out.
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and get that party started on that.
We approved that already, so.
Okay, I've got the bid specs. We'll go ahead and I'll get them out this week, hopefully.
Okay, sounds great.
That's what I
Thank
got.
you.
I forgot something.
That's great.
Okay, Lisa forgot something. Go ahead.
It's at the bottom of my notes. We're gonna be doing the yearly audit with Sheridan. He'll be in the office on May 11th.
Okay, wow, he is running
We'll all
late.
stay away.
No, I have to come in, but.
Don't scare me, Sue.
I'll make a motion to approve all of the reports.
Well, thank you, you were reading my mind.
I'll
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Jeff already did.
Okay,
Okay, Sue?
yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Jeff?
Yes.
Don?
Yes.
Sandy?
Yes.
Alrighty. I need a motion for approval for payment of bills.
I'll make a motion for approval of payment of all the bills.
I'll second it.
Okay. Sue?
Yes.
Carrie? Jeff?
Yes.
Don? Tammy? Okay. Now I'd like a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
She's got all kinds of motions.
I need a second.
I'm just full of motion.
I'll second that.
Thank you, Terry.
There you go.
Anyone that's against adjournment?